Hey y'all, it is that time of year. It is Erin Condren Life Planner setup time. And I thought I would take you through the entire process. This year I decided to uncoil my planner. I bought an 18-month planner. I don't know why that's so hard to say. And I am going to take out the last 6 months plus another 3 months because I am going to add in something so I can start planning in my planner right away. So before I start uncoiling, I'm actually sectioning off the sections that I'm going to leave in, take out, and then the back part I should have sectioned right away, but I didn't, but I do it later. And then one of the things I've figured out is that if I take this phone or glasses cleaning cloth and I use it on my pliers, it doesn't scratch my coil. So the trick to uncoiling is to make sure that when you bend the edge of your coil, you make it as seamless as possible. So you make it look exactly like the coil beside it, so it'll go through the holes a little bit easier. Mine was pretty hard to get correct. It still worked, and I'm sorry if you can hear the dog making noises in the background. It still worked, but it took me forever. It took such a long time. But there, I've got it off. And I decided to grab my 12-month planner and see if the coils are bigger. It looks a little bit bigger, not that much bigger, but it is a little bit bigger. Okay, y'all, so I have this all uncoiled. This is what I'm gonna keep. And also this part. But I had hinted in my unboxing video that I was going to show you guys a little trick to start right away. So this is going to go in my box that I got my life planner in. That's where I'm going to store that. So this is April to July, and actually I'm going to put it in backwards because I want the monthlies as well. So I want August in here. And I want September, and I want October, but I'm going to keep the weeklies from October and November because, and here is the trick, the dates for May 2020 are the same as October 2021, which means that the dates for November 2021 are the same as June 2020. So I am going to start my planner next week. And I cover all of this up anyways, but I'll have the right dates. So when I'm redating, I won't have to go look. I'll have the right dates, and I'll just cover up October, and I'll put May like I've been doing. So those are actually going to go in my planner. So those are going to go before July, and I'm actually going to uncoil the planner that I'm in right now, and I'm going to put my monthlies for May and June in here as well. So I'm going to go do that right now. So a little pro tip, I don't have any binder clips big enough to like fit this, so I usually use chip clips, and they work just fine. It's basically just to hold it in place while you uncoil, because like the pages all want to slide. And this coil, I don't need to put the cloth on because I'm okay if it gets wrecked. I just want to keep my other one pretty for as long as possible. This one, I'm okay if it gets a little scuffed. It's not gonna kill me. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing. My hands are starting to cramp. I have the beginning stages of arthritis though, so you might be fine. So be really careful with your tabs when you're doing this, especially if you're resting it on like a desk or something. Like usually I'll do this in my lap so it's nice and soft where my tabs are, not to push on them or anything because they will bend. Okay, so that coil was like way easier to get off, and that's because I didn't try to keep it pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my May monthly and then I'm going to take my June monthly, and unfortunately I have to take the dashboard pages too, even though I don't really use them. So I'm going to take those two. I'm going to leave this one uncoiled because I will put these back in here and recoil, and I'll take the weeks out too, and so it'll be one academic year in one. I will just put that in my kaleidoscope box for now because I will want the full year in that one, and same with this one. Like when that's done, I'll coil in the other months that I'm waiting for. So we are going to do that, and then we're going to put May in here. So the same dates, and I actually think because I don't need this one, I only need, so we're just going to leave it like that. All right. And then November. And then I'm just going to double check because I want my monthly in there, and then I will just clip these together so I can start on the 11th. Do I want to put, so, and I'm going to put the month that I'm, or the week that I'm in right now, so it's in here so I can have it all in one place. And then the 11th, and then June. And November has the same dates as June. June starts on a Monday. Okay, so that's perfect. All right. Oops. It's getting caught. July has a notes page. All right. So the tabs are off. I don't care because, like I said, after June, I will take this out and then put, because I ended it in March, so after June I will take May and June out, and then I'll put April, May, June back in, but in the back. And then getting it re-lined up is your next feed. All right. So as long as you can see through all the holes, I did leave my notes in here. I do have my back pocket. I'm thinking about changing my back pocket to the front, but I don't think I'm going to do it now because I haven't like actually decided. So, and then to make sure that this part is on the bottom, we are going to coil backwards. All right, here we go. Sorry, I'm not good spatially. I have to get realigned, but make sure that it goes through all the holes. That is key. This one is a little bit harder. Like I said, like my other one was really easy to get them all through. Once you get through so many, it's actually easier to take off the binder clip, because when you take off the binder clip, they can curve to the shape of the coil, and that makes it so it just goes through easier. Mine has this like little lumpy thing, so it's a little bit harder, so it's going to take me a little more time, but I have plenty of patience. But I am going to put it on my lap now so I don't wreck my tabs. Alright, so I'm all the way in now, and I really just want to say screw it to this cloth, but I would like to keep my coil nice for like at least the first 2 months. I might have already scratched it. I don't even know if this actually helps, but I feel like it does. It makes my hands cramp up, so like props to the people at Erin Condren that do this for a living. Okay, so I'm gonna put my covers back on. going to put my new cover. Came with the planner. So there is a lot more room on the coil because it's a bigger coil, and I just put 12 months back in there. But I know that once I start putting stickers and stuff, it'll I know once I start adding stickers, it'll bulk up and I will be happy for the extra room. So there it is. So now I have May and June in there, and I can start early. I can start right away. I know they're not the exact same color, but they're both like a blue, and I'm okay with it. Like I said, I'm going to take this out, put it back in my other one, and then I will be all kaleidoscope. I hate kaleidoscope. No, I will be all layers all the time. So before I do my setup, I wanted to test out the new vertical layout. And what I was gonna do is take some old stickers, if I can find them. So I was gonna take some headers. Let's see, I've got 2 here. 1, 2. And I was gonna find, oh, and I'll grab like a piece of washi. Okay. I had some full boxes for sure. Let's use some of these. Okay, so what I was gonna do is I was going to lay down some headers and see how everything fits in it. So I've got some like old full box stickers that I'm going to pull out. So there is room. I did line up with the bottom there. Let's see if I line up with the bottom of the header each time what happens. I don't mind a little bit of white space. That does not bother me. This is very off-cut. I find it actually opens it up a little bit. So I would rather have some white space than it be all like squinched together. Okay, so obviously all of those are crooked. I think those are all hand cut ones. But you have like the tiniest sliver of space in between these. So like there's a little spot right there, little spot right there, and then a little spot in between your bottom washi. I don't know, like I like that. I think having it a little more open like this is better. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna start my setup. So I'm gonna make myself a vinyl for here, so I'm not gonna do anything there yet. And I don't do anything with this page, but this one I am going to set up my PD days and my holidays, and I'm okay if they change, honestly. I'm gonna start with my holidays because if I do them at the same time, I will mess them up. So I just have these stickers from Erin Condren, and they're just like the color coding stickers. So I think what I'm gonna do is do holidays up here, like in this blue, and then I'll do PD days in this blue. And we'll just start like that. So I am gonna fold here, and I need my tweezers. And I'm gonna do holidays first with this dark blue. And I usually put my key at the top, but I think I'm gonna put it at the bottom this year. I think it'll look cute at the bottom. And I do put in the holidays that like aren't just for school. Like I put in regular holidays, like I'm gonna put in Canada Day. Obviously we're not in school in July. And I'm gonna put in New Brunswick Day as well. And then obviously start into the school year. No holiday in June, and I don't date these until like the end, until I'm gonna set up like my other one, like I did that with that one. And then I'm gonna put in first and last days, and I'm gonna use the metallic ones. I think I'm gonna use gold because, you know, I've got this like gold theme going on. So first day is the 8th. And last day is, I'm guessing on this one, I'm assuming that it's going to be the 18th of June. It might be the 25th. I don't know. So I'll stick that in there, and I'll stick my little key down here. So I'm going to save enough room for PD day. And then I'm going to put first and last. Wow, it's hard to write down there. All right. So there is that, and I just use this to reference. It is my little reference calendar. Sorry, I have a list that I'm following to make sure that I get everything, because I find when I start filming, I forget things. So I've got my yearly overview. I was going to set these up with you, but I decided not to, just because I don't know what the next school year is going to look like. I am a supply teacher. I set this up with my paydays. I will show you in my planner right now what it looks like. It looks like this. Basically, the pay schedule is 4 weeks behind, so I like to keep track of, you know, like what weeks I worked and then when I'm getting paid for those weeks, but I'm not going to put it in yet because I have no idea what next year is going to look like. So I'm going to skip this page, but that's usually what I use it for. I've tried to use it for like memory things, and it never ever works out. So those are my old months. So for the dashboard, I thought I would set this up with you guys and just show you kind of what I'm thinking of doing. So I have made myself some stickers, and I have my monthly stickers, and I'm going to redate as well. And I just have everything up here on my little desk. I also made myself some like washi strips for up here if I wanted them. I'm not going to put those in yet, obviously, but I am going to keep this birthdays. This is going to be my waiting for. This is going to be 4 things we did, and then this is going to be like days off. So I thought I would just prepare July right now to see what it was going to look like. So I thought I would put these in. So I'm going to put birthdays there. This is going to be a memory page, like I said. This is going to be waiting for. And this will be like 4 big things we did if we went on like a road trip, if we're actually going to be able to do that this year. Or even if we just like had a picnic, or I don't know, like whatever. Just like cute little things that I'd like memories of. And then I'll mark my days off. This will be for pictures that I can add in, and I actually did print out like some months, so I'll put like July up here. And then for the monthly, I thought I would redate one of them with you guys. I'm going to do them all right away, so there's no confusion, so it's all out in the open. So I made myself these date strips things. So I changed it to a Monday start, and I've already done that with my June and my May. So you can see June is a Monday start, so is May. So I thought I would just change these up. These are very large print. I did not realize that they would come out this big. That's all right. I like it. And I did use like last year's colors for this. In Silhouette, you can just like put a picture in there and then you can use a color dropper to pick up the color. So they're a little bit different, like they're a little bit muted, I find, but that's okay. Doesn't really bother me. I just want it to kind of match. So July 2020 starts on a Wednesday. As soon as I cover it up, I forget how it needs to go. So I just have my little numbers and I'll like cover these up and I'll just put in my numbers really quick. Okay, so I've got all of my numbers down. I'm gonna go in and white out all of the holidays because obviously they're on a wrong day. I hate whiteout. I actually hate whiteout with a passion, and I think like I'll cover this with washi or something later, but for now, just so it's covered, I've been covering. I don't know why I can't figure it out. Like I'm just really, really bad at it, I think. Or maybe I just have bad. Yeah, let's try this. Here, okay. So now everything is whited out, sort of whited out. I don't know why it doesn't want to cover this. Holy fuck. There is 4 layers of whiteout on there. Okay. Sorry if you guys get offended by curse words. All right, so July setup. I have my little printable, what are the holidays? Holidays, words are hard. And I don't even know where these are from. Couldn't even tell you. I'll link it below if I can find them. These are Canadian holidays, very hard to find. Canada Day is on July 1st. I think I just want these in the middle like that. Yeah, I think so. I think that's good. And then I have my birthdays, my custom birthdays. I have my grandmother's birthday on the 19th. I think I'm going to put these on the bottom. And I also have a few more, but like God forbid if I could remember them. Okay, so that is done. Putting things away, I'm like checking things off as I do them, so I know what I'm doing. All right, and then so in this spot, so I have my pictures, and the only pictures I actually have are like close family and friends. So my grandmother's birthday, and then Mia's birthday. Wow, these are huge. These are much bigger than I thought they were gonna be. And then I thought I would take my, what is this? Like a old Erin Condren pad and like actually use, because I don't really use these, so I thought I would put in like my grandmother's birthday is on the 19th, and then Mia's birthday is on the 31st. And I thought this would just be like a cute memory keeping thing. Holly's Gotcha Day is actually on the 31st as well. We brought her home when Mia was turning 7. Brought her home on the same day that Mia turned 7. Alright, so there is that. So that's what that's gonna look like. So I'll write down like all of our holidays and any days that I like take off from work if I have a job by then, and then like 4 big things we did, and then I'll track like my packages and like when they come and stuff. And then I have my monthly, I'll redate it. I will do this every month. And then back to my notes pages. Okay, so I don't want to use this one because that's my March one, so things will go in between. So I think I'm going to start on this side of the notes pages tab. And I want in first. So I have a bunch of things. So like there's things that I put in the back. thought I wasn't recording. So there's things that I put in the notes pages that I will turn to like every month, like a period tracker. I think I'm actually going to put my period tracker on the page that I actually turn to. And then, what else do I want? I was gonna put a waiting on page because I have one in the notes section in the planner that I'm in right now, but maybe I want to put like my books to read and my new movies and my places to go, and then I'll put, or maybe I should put it on this side though. Okay, so I'm gonna put my period tracker on this side of the notes, and then I'll put like my movies, my books, and my places. Okay, let's do that. And I do put a key over here. I usually put when my period is and when I burst a cyst, because I have those happen periodically, and I always like to be able to go and tell my doctor, hoping that she will be like, we are going to test you and find out what it is. One day, I'm sure she will, but... Period tracker. And then I think I'm going to do books like this. And then for movies, I have stamps, and for places, I have stamps too. Okay, so for books, I did have this. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. I think I'm just going to do like this, because I usually remember if I like them or not. So movies, I'm going to use this one. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll use these for places. Do I want two different pages for them? Like, do I want to do books and movies and then places on another one? Perhaps. Let's put down books. There's my bookshelf. And then I'm going to put my books to read. Had a lot more time to read lately. Doesn't mean I'm always doing it, but oopsies, I finished a couple books so far, so that's been nice. So books to read. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put movies on this side, and then I'll put places on the next side, because I have so many to play with. Like, I might as well use them, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing that. Alright, so I'm sure that whole clip had to be scrapped, and you guys are just seeing the finished product, because I'm sure my head was in it like 12 different times. But this is adorable. I love this. I'm so excited to use this. I'm very excited that I can stamp in here. Look how cute that looks. Awesome. Okay, I don't know if I need to let it dry. I'm so used to stamping in my Hobonichi. Wow. Oh, and I only bled through in like one spot. And it barely bled through. Okay, I really like that. I kind of want to put something in between it though. I'm really nervous. Okay. So this side is going to be places to go. It worked! I wasn't sure if it was going to be honest. So, that's nice that it did. Okay, so I just put that little faux washi. I'm gonna do my places to go. Places to go, people to see. So, because of everything that's going on, our places are probably going to only consist of places in New Brunswick where we live. The dude that, I don't even know who he is. His name is Blaine Higgs, that's all I know. He was talking about opening up New Brunswick to New Brunswickers so they could travel. But I mean, like, we don't actually know if that's going to happen or not, so it could go either way, I guess. I have decided I'm going to use the misspelled destination and just gonna roll with it because I like it, and I'm just gonna put in little destinations and then write a little snippet about what we did, and that's gonna be fine. And nobody's even gonna notice that it says destination except for me, because I'm an English major and I notice shit like that. You can't even tell. Your brain fills it in. Okay, I cut off half the world, but it's alright. So I have another one for wish list as well, but I want to put that on this side when I put all my notes pages back in. So I'm going to wait for that. Plus, I kind of have a wish list on my phone right now anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to make myself a vinyl with my name here. We have holidays, first and last. Don't know PD days yet. Not even really sure if we're going back to school. Hopefully we are. And then did not do my pay schedule because, again, everything is up in the air. I have my May in here. This is this week. This is going to be next week. I'm so excited. Got my June in here. We have set up July's calendar together. I'm going to do the rest of them off camera because that'll take me forever. And we've set up this like little memory page so far. And then back in notes, we have my period tracker. We have books to read, new movies, and places to go. Kind of all I have for right now. Again, I put in May, June, and then July to March of the new planner so I can start using it right now. Lots of room on the coil to grow. I still have my pouch in the back. I'm actually going to put everything from my other pouch. I'm going to put these in there. So I have... front. Oh, wait a minute. No, these have to go in the back. Because the pocket is like attached on the back, only skinny things can go in the back. So these like fat ones that come from the back of the planner need to go in the front of the pocket because it's not attached down here, so they'll fit. So, oh, I love this. All right, and I don't usually put anything in contacts. I think I'm gonna put some wedding contacts in here though. don't use this. And I left my stickers in. I will probably eventually tear them out, but I want to try to use these ones first. So, there. Now, we still have room to grow. I'm going to put my things in here. Sticky notes. There it is. I'm so excited. I can't wait to jump right in. You know, I've kind of already jumped right in, so very excited. Ooh, I can't wait to film this plan with me. Very excited. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for following along with this whole thing. It's probably going to be a hot mess. It probably is a hot mess. You're watching it right now. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you have made it this far, if you like this video, make sure to give me a like. Apparently that does something. I don't know. Let's do a social experiment. Does the like do anything? And I actually have a question for y'all. If you would comment down below, tell me what you are doing to set up your planner. If you do have a YouTube, if you don't have a YouTube, link me some videos because I love to watch the videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.